Should we get experimental or what?
I
Should
mean,
we...
I'm always down to get
I
experimental.
know you are. That's why you're here.
Have we met?
Yes. Nicole Biggins Ryan.
Yes.
Welcome. I guess welcome everybody, right? Welcome to the show. So for those that don't know, Nicole and I have a storied past of
we really do.
Broadcasting. You were a big part of Sam Roberts' show. When it was on SiriusXM at night.
Sometimes against my will.
Sometimes against your will. You would come in as I feel in my mind's eye, 8-month pregnant woman.
Easily.
I mean, you could have been 4 months, just big.
I just looked a little
You're
larger.
big.
Mama was big.
It was fun. So, like, you were pregnant before my wife was.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I don't have sympathy or empathy without having. I'm better now,
right? Because you've had your own experience with it.
Yeah, but at that age too, I also feel like if I hadn't experienced it, it didn't occur to me was my issue.
You were like, "What, Nicole? You're pregnant and you don't want to come in and do my show until midnight and then go home, go to sleep, and then wake right back up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. Really? No.
That was exactly. Right? Well, I mean, exactly. Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah. And then I remember when my wife got pregnant, and then I realized that you had been coming in from 9 to midnight just so I could play stupid videos or something for you and be like, you can't.
And make fun of me and just be shocked at my responses to things and not understand the things I didn't know or understand.
Right. And then going and you were like, I might get out at 11. And
No, you're not.
You can't leave early.
Yeah, you did not have. There was no worry for my well-being really at all.
Right. No, it didn't occur to me.
No, I was there for your pleasure.
As always.
And I actually look back on it fondly. I don't look back on it and wish that we hadn't done that. I had the best time ever.
Well, you're also a very strong-willed person.
Yes.
So you'll go through the battle.
I'll do this.
Right. And I wouldn't even occur to me that it's this isn't what a person does.
I'm pretty sure I did a red carpet 2 days before I had my first kid.
If I'm not mistaken, your water broke on a red carpet.
It didn't. No, it broke on the air. It did break on the air.
Wow.
I probably should have broken on the carpet, but I was squeezing it in. Maybe, I don't know.
You got to be careful because Sirius probably sent you a bill for the carpet.
Yeah, I mean it's possible.
Yeah.
Knowing them, they actually did.
But so when we had kids, and I was helping my wife while she was pregnant, I was like, oh my God, what a sacrifice was made.
Right. I'm glad you realized eventually.
What an incredible relationship and friendship we have, and we've longed for those days, and we've wanted to do something ever since, I think.
Yeah, what do you mean you think?
I don't want to speak for you.
I always want to be with you. I always want to do radio with you. I always want to do this.
Yeah.
I always want to be in your presence, really, is what it comes down to, Sam.
I get that. And I understand that.
Right, a lot of people feel that way.
Right. You always want to be around me, and I get it.
Yeah.
Right. I totally understand. And that's something I can't empathize with.
Right.
And I said, well, I got a studio.
Right. Let's do this.
And so here we are. We want to take you guys on the journey with us.
Yeah.
Because we're sitting there well, what do you want to do? Let's just do what we do.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, but all that matters is that we're in the same room with microphones in front of our face.
Right.
Right? And we'll go from there.
Right. So for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Because we're fairly transparent people.
Yeah.
For the next few weeks, we thought we'd bring the listeners and audience with us.
Yeah.
As we figure out what our show is.
What the fuck this is?
What the name might be.
I don't know. I've had some ideas. They probably weren't super awesome.
I mean, I got a text this morning that said, hey, are you ready? And I wrote, yeah, I'm so excited. And then the next text said, are you ready for Sam and Nick
Hole in capital? I mean, I was just trying to get a good laugh.
No, and it did.
I mean, it could work. I mean, it's probably
Sam
not ideal.
Nick Hole.
Little hard to market.
Hole.
Nick Hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we'll land on something, but if you guys come with us on this journey, by the time, within a few weeks, I would say, we've settled upon what the show is.
Right.
We can migrate it onto its own channel and everything.
Oh, I don't have to sit behind I'm Not Sam anymore. At some point, that will go away.
We can't have a logo if right now the best suggestion is Nick Hole.
Right. That's fair. You make a fair point.
You know?
Right.
I can't imagine.
No.
Especially my guys, what kind of logo they would
Oh, I'm sure
come
it would
up
be,
with.
I'm sure it would be special. The graphics would be epic.
Less than flattering.
Yeah.
I would think. But I'm glad that you're here,
I'm always glad to be with you.
and I'm glad that we're figuring this whole thing out. How have you been?
I mean, I'm all right.
You're all right.
I'm okay. I've been like in a little bit of pain because you remember I did get hit by a car. So I feel like I've been feeling more pain than I'd like to. Like 7 months after the hit.
But I mean, you really got hit by a car.
Yeah, like clavicle fully shattered, pelvis shattered. 8 ribs broken.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like everything, staples in the head. It was really special. It was fun.
What was the worst one of all of the clavicle and the pelvis and the staples and the ribs?
I think the pelvis, because that's the thing, like connects like the top part of you with the bottom, and like helps you walk and like do things.
Yeah,
you know, like go to the bathroom and take a shower and walk.
How did you have a catheter or
I didn't have a catheter. I wish I did.
Yeah.
So you could imagine what it looked like me trying to take a leak when I was in the hospital.
What about?
I was being hoisted. There was bedpans involved.
Did people have to hold you up to like defecate?
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I think I blacked that out.
Good. Sometimes the body is so...
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I remember.
Oh, man.
I mean, let's just say there was basically like some sort of like a bucket involved. So they would have to...
No.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
No.
Well, also, here's the thing.
You're such a beacon of femininity
I
and
know.
beauty. I can't...
Okay, but this is like, I was there for like 17 days. The first 8 days, I didn't go to the bathroom because you're on so many painkillers. Your body is not allowing it. So I was like, good. So by the time that it was time, I had to start on like a bucket seat, and then I got to move to the bathroom. But I still had to be put there.
You really weren't eating that much either.
No,
like the
dude.
IV was pumping through
I
all
mean,
the...
I had things in me that I never, like, I feel like I missed out. Like I was on fentanyl. I was on Dilaudid. I was on like, they put me on OxyContin. Like the things that like our country is having an epidemic over. It's an epidemic. That's the right word, right?
Yes.
Yes. That, like,
I saw it on Netflix.
Yeah. It's a great show.
Right.
I didn't get to feel high. And you know, like I love to party. So like, but I don't do those drugs. I would never put those drugs in my body. So I was like, okay, but maybe like there's the silver lining to getting hit by the car. You don't get high when you need those drugs.
No, it just helps you forget that you're...
Just makes the pain go away.
Right.
Yeah.
Because your whole bones are broken.
I wanted to be like,
Yeah, you want to... Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Just
Yeah.
disco music starts playing in the room, and you're wearing glitter and So I mean, but you didn't develop any like you didn't go like, oh, can I take some of this stuff home? And just smart.
Yeah, it was smart.
Smart.
And it's funny because I was worried about taking the OxyContin, and I remember the pain management team. There was a team that would come in, and they would talk. I'm floating away. Why am I floating away? Oh my God.
Are you?
Is Chucky, your doll Chucky, pushing me?
No, I think it's my animal magnetism.
Yeah. So I remember them coming in and being like, because I was in bad pain and the drugs weren't working. And so they were like, okay, we're going to try OxyContin. And I was like, no, like, I don't want it. Like, I'll just sit in pain.
Yeah.
And the guy looked at me and he said, are you worried about getting addicted? And I went, I mean, if we're going to be fully transparent here, like, those are not really the drugs I like to do.
I just have preference for...
I was like, I'm not really like a down kind of girl, like an up kind of girl. So he was like, he kind of looked at me like, are you really saying this to me? And I was. And then he told me how he was going to do it so I didn't get addicted. And we literally did it for like 4 days, like right before I would have gotten physically addicted to it. And then we took me off of it.
You know what? That Netflix show has done terrible things for the people that are actually like, there is a use... There is a use for it, because I'd be sitting there the same thing going like, no. Because I seen on the show that the doctor told Riggins, I know how to do it. And I know that the pharmacists give you stuffed animals.
They do?
Yes, they had a stuffed oxy. Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
I still haven't seen the show. I know I'm blowing it.
They give you a big deal.
Yeah.
They give you a stuffed oxy.
Okay.
And they were really encouraging people. Not only were they encouraging, but they were getting all these like really hot like college students. They were recruiting in college for sales girls to go to the like doctor's offices and be these pharmaceutical representatives and sell it to the doctors. So if a doctor came in and he was like, I know how to not get you addicted. I know exactly what you're addicted to.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be privy to it with you putting that heroin in my system.
Right.
And he'd be like, no, this is actual medicine when used properly. I go,
no.
Tell that to Riggins.
Is it wrong that I would have been, I think now that you're saying this, I would have been good at that job? Like I would have been good at being one of those girls?
Not only would you have been good at it.
Yeah.
You would have done it.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Probably paid great.
It did. It paid really great.
Did it? Okay.
The girl got a new apartment.
Nice.
Vacations, plus the doctors that you're selling pills to, they give you jewelry.
Oh, jewelry.
Because they're trying to sleep with you.
Okay. And maybe I would have even slept with one of them.
I think you would have.
Yeah, probably. Were they attractive?
No, not on the show.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, and that was part of it, but that's also the show, right? They got to be like, look at what they're doing.
Yes.
These horrible, gross men.
Right.
Which the actor is like, I mean, I'm a person. You
Yeah,
don't have
every
to...
human. Yeah, but I've often thought about that. Like when someone is being cast as like the ugly this or like the short and fat this, like you're going in and being like, yeah, I'm that person. Like you have to know, you have to have some self-awareness that you are that ugly guy.
Like the guy from Princess Bride.
Oof.
Yeah. But he's a great character actor. I forgot his name, but I know his face, and that's important. And he's got action figures, and he's in classic movies. But
but he's that ugly guy.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But look, if I were an actor, I'm not going. If they're like, oh, we need a heartthrob, I go for someone else.
I think you could play in heartthrob.
You think I could play at this stage in my life?
100%.
You think I could play a heartthrob?
I think we'd have to do some things, but I think you have the basic.
I mean, only in the sense that a heartthrob has a skeleton.
No, I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up your ass because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I think you could play a heartthrob if we like.
I have a soft jawline and I'm bald.
But maybe what if we put hair on you?
Okay, all right.
And then we dressed you in like a certain way. You're very charming. You've got these beautiful eyes. Said
Right.
the guy at the deli
That's true.
that we
I don't know
just
if he was
got lunch
talking to me,
at.
but yeah.
Oh, you think he was telling me I had beautiful eyes,
I
not
thought
you?
so. I thought so, but I don't know. I wasn't paying too close attention.
Okay.
You think I could have like
I think you could.
she's all that
Yes.
walking down the staircase scenario.
Exactly.
Where they were like, oh, Nicole, this was a bet.
Yes.
And now
I can't resist him.
Now look what's happened. Don't tell him it was a bet. We'll get back to the opioids because we're all over the place. But I always did, and maybe this goes back to me not having a lot of like sympathy and empathy.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, like every movie of those that came on, because there was infinity of them.
Yeah.
And the end of Act 2 was always girl finds out it was a bet.
Right.
Girl gets mad.
Yeah.
And I would always say, like, who cares if it's a bet?
You look amazing now.
He likes you now.
He likes you now.
Like, you know what you were before.
Yeah. Don't act so dumb. So annoying.
Stop
it right now.
Janie Briggs.
Ugh,
or whatever
Janie.
your name is.
Fucking annoying.
Anyway. So, yeah, but
you just made me angry. Like
because
just
it's like...
Enough.
Obviously, I'm not into the bet anymore.
Right.
It's not even that big of a bet. Like,
no. And like, I'm getting the guy.
Right. You're getting him anyway. Ugh. The pretty girl's all upset because she thought she was going to go to the prom.
Anyways, I think you could play heartthrob.
I appreciate that. I think that you may need some opioids after all. But yeah, that's probably because if you watch that show, it's hard to imagine that these things would be for sale at all. Like that it wasn't like totally and completely outlawed because they're super addictive.
Well, I do remember this when I had like a little button that you get sometimes. Yeah. I remember calling the nurses and being like, "It's not working." They were like, and there was like a timer on it. They were like, "You have 15 more seconds," and I was like, "Can you just like bypass it?" But mine was not. But it was not because I was feeling the addiction. It was because I was in fucking pain.
No, I know, but there are physical symptoms of addiction.
I was like, yeah. So maybe that was it. Maybe I did feel it a little bit, but I never had any like withdrawal. I never like went home and was like sick or anything.
Well, you never went beyond the dosage.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's probably a big part of it.
Yeah. And then also, like, I know, like, if it's like pills, right? Like, let's say it's an Oxycontin pill. Those are, if you swallow it, meant to be maybe time released. But if you're going and crushing it.
That's what the girls in the parking lot were doing.
And then
on the show.
You get it right on the show. Not the ones that you were just hanging out with.
I don't know any parking lot.
But then you're getting it all at once, and then you're wondering why. You're like, oh, this feels amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching Kurt Angle on Joe Rogan's show. And he said that, you know who Kurt Angle is?
No.
You don't know who Kurt Angle is?
Don't get mad at me. Should I know who Kurt Angle is, or this is a Sam person?
He's an American hero.
Show me a picture. Do I need to see a picture? Just tell me who he is.
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
So what?
That won for wrestling.
No, honey.
And became one of the top WWE superstars of all time.
So he's one of your American heroes.
Knows who Kurt Angle is.
No.
And he won the Olympic gold medal.
No.
This is true. With a broken freaking neck.
Good for you, Kurt. Good for you. So did Carrie Strug, right? Didn't she like do her
in wrestling?
Okay, fine, but this is in gymnastics. Didn't she like do something like a broken ankle?
His neck was broken, and he won a gold medal for wrestling for this country.
All right.
This country.
Sorry, Kurt. My bad.
Even the way you say Kurt is it's dismissive.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Sorry, Kurt. It's like an annoying name.
No, it isn't.
A little bit.
It's the name of an American hero who's from Pittsburgh.
Do you know anybody else named Kurt?
Cobain. Another American hero.
Okay, now that is an American hero.
Kurt Angle won a gold medal.
I care way more about Kurt Cobain than I do Kurt Angle.
What?
Do you know that my kids can do Where Did You Sleep Last Night, even though that wasn't originally his song or Nirvana song, like every single word.
Was that like Lead Belly or something?
Oh, God. I don't know who originally sang. It was like some like old like black folk singer or something.
Right.
From like a long
bluegrass.
time.
Like,
Yeah. Do you know and you're just fucking with me?
No, I mean, yeah,
okay,
I do
okay.
know. I am
you
aware.
do know. Okay, yeah. Anyways, it's a great, it's fucking Nirvana. It's Kurt Cobain. Right. No, I bet if you took a poll, more people would care about Kurt Cobain than Kurt Angle.
Well, first of all, the fact that Kurt Angle is alive, it'd just be like a cruel thing.
To put him up against somebody who died?
Well, it's just like the good thing to come out of that would be that people care less about Kurt Cobain, which is mean, and the negative thing would be like less people care about Kurt. It's like, why would you even take that poll?
It would be breeding hate, right?
There's no positive to that.
I'm kind of a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, you're just like, you remember this band Nirvana?
I don't even remember why you're bringing up Kurt Angle. What's the point? We went from you playing a heartthrob to Oxycontin to Kurt Angle.
Because
he
won the Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
And no Oxycontin?
In wrestling, not then. Well, he never did Oxy. He did a lot of Vicodin. So he said that like, and this is, I'm sure it's just part of the culture, right? He said that the reason he was able to win with a broken neck is because he broke his neck during the trials, the Olympic trials, right?
Right.
And then he went to the doctor and he was like, the doctor was like, yeah, you can't. Right. The Olympics is in 6 weeks. Your neck's broken.
And I mean, when it's your neck, you could like paralyze yourself, right?
Well, yeah. And also it's like, yeah, your neck is essential. It's like your pelvis.
It is. It's an important part of your body.
Right. But then he finds another doctor. And the other doctor said that he could, he said, yeah, I got something. He was like, I can fix you up just good enough.
Right.
And then right before the match, we're going to give you like 11 shots of Novocaine. That way you won't feel the pain. He goes, so you'll be able to wrestle. You won't feel the pain.
Yeah.
But it is going to kill when it wears off.
Okay.
Like it's going to hurt bad.
But not only kill, he also could do the thing that maybe paralyzes you because you don't feel the pain that's bringing you to the paralyzation.
The doctor said his was fine. It was just really hurt.
What happened?
Kurt was like, yeah.
Let's do it.
Because he doesn't know. It's 1996. In 2000, is he going to get to go to the Olympics again? Who knows?
Right.
He's here. He's the top of his class.
Right.
In this incredibly difficult athletic thing. So he wins the Olympic gold medal, goes on, he becomes a WWE superstar, but he goes down this terrible road.
Right. Like so many wrestlers, correct?
Not really anymore, but back then.
Okay.
But especially, coming from that.
Right.
He said that he broke his neck before the Olympics.
Right.
And then because he was going so hard in WWE and he wouldn't say, I got to stop because he didn't have this in him, he broke his neck 4 more times.
Oh, great.
In WWE. Twice over the course of like 3 months.
So that's why he got addicted to Vicodin.
So he got addicted to Vicodin and he was like, he liked it. He said that at his peak, and he started crushing it, tough, 65 pills a day.
Now, I'm sorry, this is me asking these questions. What is he doing? Is he the
extra strength?
Right. Is he snorting it? Is he like melting it and shooting it? What's happening?
There's no way he was shooting it.
Okay, so he's
he
snorting
wouldn't have brought needles around.
How did his nose not fall off, man? 65 pills a day?
Maybe he was swallowing answer. I don't know. I don't know how the ingestion.
Well, you should know this information.
Well, let's see if we can get Kurt Angle here.
Okay.
Joe didn't follow up in the right ways.
Those are the things that I would want to know.
Yeah, you'd like totally lose the plot of like, this is a really tough time in my life.
No.
You're going, how can one?
How did you get this in your system?
Yeah, and can it be repeated?
Yeah. Can we do it right now?
Yeah, 65 a day.
That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, it's nuts what people will do when they are addicted to something.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
It's fascinating, but it's gross.
Scary.
Very scary.
Yeah.
That's why I can't watch that. Well, first of all, I love Tim Riggins. Like I love Taylor Kitsch.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons I can't watch that show. I can't see people like that. It like breaks my heart.
Well, it's scary, that show, because it does a good job. I mean, obviously it's dramatized, not every single thing is true and happened and stuff is done to push the narrative of the show.
Yeah.
They do a cool thing, which is before every show, instead of just having a text message that says like events have been dramatized, they have before every episode a different set of parents. That go, the events in this show have been dramatized, but what we're talking about is real. My kid died.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, like this is
right.
a real thing.
Right.
But what that show does that's so nuts is, number one, you see how like really evil from a corporate side it was in terms of making money and everything. And number two, how like regular people, not like, you know, they try to frame it where it's like, well, if you're some crazy drug addict, you might, but like looking at just regular folks with families who throw everything away because it gets you, because it's a physical addiction.
Yeah, this is not something you have control over.
Yeah.
Like once you, like they say, once you do it once, like a heroin, it's over. You will chase it forever.
Yeah.
You can't. Wait, what was, this is going back for a second.
I'm good.
What was remember the movie The Wrestler, Mickey Rourke? Who did he play?
Wait, Randy the Ram Robinson?
Yeah, what were the drugs he was doing? And how did he get those into his system?
Well, first of all, it was a fictional character.
I thought it was a real wrestler.
No, it's fiction. That's a fictional movie.
I thought it was based on true events. And it was about his girlfriend, Carrie Otis or Otis or whatever. She was a model. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's about wrestling. It's a totally fictional movie.
I don't know.
I do.
I don't think so. I feel like I'm almost positive. Like I'm willing to like bet some money on it.
How much?
I don't know. But wait.
Let's talk numbers.
I don't know. I feel like was he in more than one thing about a wrestler?
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah?
No.
No, because he's Mickey Rourke. No one needs to see him in a lot of things.
He was in Iron Man 2 after that. And then
okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going to go with you because I don't need to lose any more money.
Yeah, he's not. It wasn't. I mean, look, there are a lot of stories like it.
Yeah.
And there were scenes that you could, like, if you happen to be a type of person that's watched every wrestling documentary ever.
Like you.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe it's me.
Then, you see, you're like, oh, I see where they got that scene from.
Right.
But no, and I think he was more on like steroids and muscle relaxers, like somas and stuff like that.
Also, another thing I thought I was going to love, muscle relaxers did nothing for me. Thought I was going to love it. Thought it'd be like so relaxing. And maybe even after, if I had some left over, I'd want one with like a glass of wine on like a chill night. I'm just being honest with you, okay?
Well, Chardonnay. Well, that's why I love
first of all,
talking to you.
I never drink Chardonnay.
Okay. I just thought the idea of a muscle relaxer and Chardonnay.
And it did nothing for
me. On a fall night.
Yeah. Cozy, warm up.
Mm-hmm. Could turn the fire on, have a muscle relaxer.
Nothing for me.
I'm glad. No, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Now, also, you weren't in a space to be trying new things.
No. But I mean, aren't I always sort of in a space?
I guess, but with broken pelvis.
I'm just
ribs,
telling you, I was thinking like this. Like, I was like, why don't I like this? Like, why am I not getting high on this?
Probably all the other stuff.
Yeah.
All the other stuff that your body was trying to cope with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Like saving me.
Yeah. And hopefully your body was like telling you that you don't like this because they're like, this is going to be a problem otherwise.
Right.
It's going to be a big problem. You're a mother of young children.
Thanks, body.
You got a strong body.
You did great.
Yeah. They're looking out for you. It's good. It's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been you're a good follow on Instagram.
Thank you.
I like following the stories.
Yeah. MashUp Nicole.
MashUp Nicole on Instagram. Because I like how open you are with your personal life and your home life and your husband and your children.
Probably to a fault.
It actually shows you in a worse light.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I've seen your family and there is this like weird toxic energy that bonds. Right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you let me finish because it sounded negative, but it's positive.
It all came together.
Yeah. But then when you just watch the stories, you're like, oh God, what type of chaos? But I would imagine it's been good for you guys because your husband is a giant Dolphins fan.
Yeah, he's been a happy man. I don't know what's gonna happen this weekend, but so far he's a happy man.
They did 70 last weekend.
No, man. He was like not even excited about it. Like not in a bad way. Like he was like incredulous. Like he was in full-blown shock. I was like, Matt, like dude. And
this can't be real.
He was like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
Like he really is like, you don't understand, Nicole. Like I have decided and come to peace with the fact that I'm a loser when it comes to football. Like I like a losing team.
So what is this?
I don't know.
Right. It's one of those things where like you're afraid to celebrate success.
Correct.
Because you think you're a failure. And he thinks, as a football fan,
right,
he's a failure. And it's also like when you get used to watching a certain way where you are just there to trash your team.
Yeah.
And understand that they're always going to disappoint you. For them not to disappoint you, it's almost like you feel like, am I getting gaslit?
I'm not going to lie. Yes. I'm
Right.
not going to lie. The last game, which was crazy. I mean, just dominated, destroyed. But Keegan, my son, is so used to being a fan of a losing team that at one point, and he understands football perfectly, he screamed, "What the fuck is that?" And Matt was like, "What are you talking about? That was awesome." Like, he's so, like, he's just like,
That's how you interact with the game.
it's been drilled into his head that that's what you do when you're watching the Dolphins. What the fuck is that? So, yeah.
No, that was a good thing.
Yeah,
okay. All right. I'm learning. I'm a little kid.
I'm figuring it all out.
But there was no like,
No.
oh, you don't need to be so upset about this. Instead of going like, hey, you're a small child. Stop shouting.
I don't give a fuck.
At this point,
Yeah,
it's done. What's done is done.
Yeah, I've destroyed them.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have you? Because I'm a football fan now.
I know you told me this. I don't know if I fully believe it or like if you're messing with me or not. I can't tell.
Well, that's what people have asked too. Is this a bit? But it's like, I don't know.
I mean, you like competition. I know that. So it's another kind of competition.
Drama,
and you like big guys destroying each other.
big meaty men slapping meat,
Right?
and that's what this is.
Kinda
And I
makes
didn't
sense.
know.
Right.
I didn't know that
How did you find out?
because I turned it on.
I mean, it was as simple as that.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the season, I was like, you know what? Week 1, everybody's excited about week 1. While I'm doing my work I'm very busy on Sundays doing my work, but at home.
Right.
So I go, let me throw the TV on. And then I start getting sucked in, following these stories. And all of a sudden, I've watched like 2 or 3 games in the afternoon, and I'm leaving it on for Sunday Night Football.
I cannot.
And I go, I'm in. And then,
unreal.
And then what really locked me in was I turn on Monday Night Football. I go, well, I didn't just do Sunday. That wasn't a one-time thing. I'm in.
Yeah.
I turn on Sunday Night Football. I see all the pomp and circumstance of Aaron Rodgers running through, waving the red, white, and blue. I go, all these Jets fans, and I understand the Jets fans, they put up with so much, and they're finally getting one. And I mean, minutes later. Oh, it was beautiful. You couldn't tell a better story.
No.
Unless you're a Jets fan, in which case any story would have been better.
It was a horrific story for them. It was not. I actually was talking to a friend who you may or may not know. His name is Scooter Braun.
What? You talked to...
Well, he's a family friend. So he actually was talking to me.
By the way, I might have to bleep that name out because I'm not trying to get that kind of...
Right,
I don't want
that
Scooter
type of-
Braun
right.
heat.
So our dads went to dental school together, and we went to high school together. So we're like, old, like it's not even like.
Do you know George Soros?
No.
George Soros bought the Taylor Swift catalog with him.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know the story. Sorry, I don't know all the names involved.
The Soros family?
Yeah.
They
Okay.
control a lot of the wealth.
Okay. Anyways, all I'm saying is that he's a Jets fan, and he said he's on.
Then I'm glad what happened to Aaron Rodgers because of what he did to Taylor.
Right.
That's right.
Right. How could he?
Hey, have you ever talked to him about that? Like,
Of course.
is he like all like, why does everybody hate me so much?
No,
Like,
he knows. But he also feels like there was a narrative that was created that he was like, this is not completely what happened. I always say, there's 3 sides to every story, right? There's Taylor's side, there's his side, and then somewhere in the middle
I'm
lies
sticking
the
with
truth.
Taylor's version,
I mean,
like everything else.
Yes, and I love me some Tay. She is
Don't
honestly.
let her hear this show then.
Okay, anyways. So listen, so he's a huge Jets fan. He's telling me he's on the jet on his way to the first game.
Oh, must be nice. Taylor bought that jet.
Right? So, no, he made, dude, why did I say this name?
You should never. He was just broke and
yeah.
then just bought Taylor
Yeah.
Swift's music. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just completely broke. That's, yeah.
I think so.
So he said they're like looping around because there was like rain. So, the PJ is just like looping around.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah.
What was he listening to? I can imagine.
Not Taylor.
Not Taylor's version, that's
No,
for sure.
definitely not Taylor's version.
Soros'
version. So he said, finally, all of a sudden, they're like, okay, we can land. A rainbow comes out. He's there with his dad. He's like, we're going to win the World Series. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to happen. And he was like within, obviously, what? It was like 5-10 minutes of the game.
I'm blaming this one on him.
Dream shed. Oh, it's his fault.
100%.
Well, how?
Because of what he did to Taylor.
Oh, it's what he did to Taylor.
And by the way, who's playing well? Kansas City. Mm-hmm. Kansas City.
Well,
How do you like that?
Taylor did put
Guess
Travis Kelce on the map.
Guess who gets to... Okay, so first of all, are you enjoying... enjoying like football world? Like, because you're in the pop world. Are you enjoying like your world and your husband's world? Like,
I mean, I was as close to like, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
creaming my pants that I like ever could be when this happened. When that I am forced to watch football or be there. It's fine. I'm there for the beer and the wings and hanging out with friends.
Nice.
But like when they put her on the screen, I felt like it was the shot heard around the world. I literally was like, I don't know what to do. I was paralyzed. I was like, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
This is happening.
Yeah.
This is a dream come true.
You love it so much. You're just thinking about it right now. I'm going to need a new chair.
My legs are clamped shut. I love it so much. And you're
going to break that pelvis again.
He's so hot. And I just love it.
You love that. Are you shipping?
I'm shipping.
Okay.
Totally shipping.
Okay, that's great. That's great because, we're early into this thing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's really interesting. Travis Kelce has been like very famous for a while.
Yes, I know.
Obviously.
That. Yes.
You knew that you were busting your husband's balls on Instagram, but a lot of people, there are plenty of people that are like, oh, he's famous now. And it's like, no, dude.
No, dude, he has 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
Like he was in the Super Bowl last year with his brother.
Right.
On a different team.
Was one of the most famous people on the team. Him and Mahomes,
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it feels like, as of right now, most of the football fans are actually, and I think that this is Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift has done this weird thing where, like, guys, it's like somehow she's opened this gate where guys can feel again.
Yeah.
And, like, if I go like, yo, dudes, did you hear that new Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you're weird, Sam.
No, you're
but
not.
But it's not weird because it's awesome.
Yeah.
But Taylor, if I was like, did you guys hear the new Taylor? Then people are like, yeah. And maybe it was because Portnoy let the fellas know. Like, there's a lot of guys that just go, wow, if Prez is cool,
then it's got to be cool. I don't know if it was, I don't know what it is, but even Matt, in the midst of when I was giving him a hard time and trolling him and being like, oh, isn't that cool that Taylor put him on the map and everything? We were arguing as a joke. He was like, I'm not doing this. Like, she already made all the dads, including me, fall in love with her. But you know what I mean? He's like, I'm not buying into this bullshit, you know?
There's some kind of trickery going on.
Yeah, like, you can't not. Like, he's forced to listen because, like, I'm on a pop station and I'm a pop girl. We have young children and a little girl who loves her. So he's forced to listen to it. And, I mean, he's the one turning the fucking radio up, singing at the top of his lungs in the car.
He does.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, I'm very interested to see how it's going to pan out, though, because there is a slow campaign because Travis Kelce has never been this famous. Nobody's ever been this famous.
No.
Like, publicly
Yeah.
dating this. Taylor is as famous as she's ever been.
Right.
Like, she somehow was the most famous person in the world that got way more famous.
More famous. Like, how is it possible?
Right. He's now publicly dating her, and his mom is hanging with her. That's a big deal, right?
There's some people that are saying that was super weird and awkward, and we're all trying to act like it was so sweet. Like,
why is that weird?
You know, like Sean, what's his name? Sean Avery used to play hockey. Used to be married to Hillary Rhoda or something. I don't know. He was. If I showed him to you, you'd be like, yeah,
sure.
He was like, why are we acting like this? Like, she's just up there in the stands, like cheering with mom. Like, that's awkward. Like, I think he's trying to say, no, I loved it, but I think he's trying to say.
That like he wishes he was dating Taylor Swift?
No, maybe that, but like you never start dating someone or start seeing someone or start hanging out with someone that you're interested in romantically, and then 2 seconds later hanging out with their mom.
Because guess what, idiot?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not with that.
Probably dating for a long time.
Oh, probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What if they've been seeing each other and just didn't tell anybody and specifically said, you know what? Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Like, this wasn't an accident.
Yeah.
It's not like Taylor went up there and went, can you believe they saw me in the box in the front row next to your mom saying, let's fucking go?
Chest bumping?
Yeah. Like, this was on purpose. Can you believe there was a video of me leaving the game with you in a white and blue denim jumpsuit? And I can't believe they caught us.
And then in the convertible, like they were in a music video. You can't write this shit. It's amazing.
Come on. Clearly, like, this isn't something that they just started, like, 1 week ago, just because like
it's been happening behind.
You heard about it the first time on TMZ a week ago,
right?
You know, sorry they didn't call you and let you know things are getting pretty serious,
right?
Things are getting serious.
It's been happening behind closed doors, but he did say in the podcast with his brother that just came out like yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I don't even know when this is coming out. Anyways, whenever he said it, he said something like, shout out to Taylor, like, for coming through and showing up. That was ballsy. Like, meaning maybe we have been seeing each other for a little bit and to actually put it out there that publicly, like, that took a large set of nuts.
It is very funny that, like, jocks are getting in on celebrity gossip now too.
I love it.
Right, like there is an opinion to be had. This is like there's never been
right. It's like the pop in the sports world colliding in the most amazing way
and
ever.
she's the only one that could do it.
Only one who could do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's already backlash building.
Oh yeah, people are angry for all different reasons.
Right. You know, the Swifties, they're going through all of Travis Kelce's old stuff.
Right.
I seen an article that like Swifties are going, whoa.
Yeah.
He said that women have to perform oral sex on him.
Oh, please.
And they don't want their angel Taylor Swift doing
Do you think your angel Taylor Swift has never given head? Because I bet she gives great head.
You think so?
Yeah.
If you had to put money on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, she's like, I'm not saying that like in a horrible way. Like she's dating.
It's what people do in relationships.
She's a grown woman. You suck dick. It happens. Right?
As far as I know.
I mean, couldn't have said it better, right, Sam?
Yeah, I mean.
You engage in sexual relations.
That's what you do.
You do things together sexually.
I'm going to say, I seen that game and the way they were cheering and everything.
Yeah.
There's fornication after that game.
100%. I totally agree.
There's no way there couldn't be. You just saw him score the winning touchdown. I mean, the whole thing.
When she was screaming, "Let's fucking go!"
Into
the bedroom.
To the bedroom right now. Right. Because that's my man.
That's my man.
Yes.
I agree with you.
So there was that. I think like Travis Kelce's ex
said that he's a cheater. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Which it's like, lady, he cheated on you.
Well, she's just trying to get a piece of the action.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
Jump in there, get in there, get your money.
What about this? Okay. People are saying this can't be like real, or even if it's real, it's not going to last because if you look at his dating past, she is not exactly his type per se. I mean, if you see all of his girlfriends,
she's Caucasian?
Perhaps that's one of the reasons. Yeah.
Well, first of all, that's very close-minded.
No, of the people to say that. I'm saying that doesn't matter.
Of course, yeah, no.
Because I'm not close-minded.
I wasn't accusing you. You framed that very well of saying this is a statement that has been made, not your opinion.
Get me canceled, bitch.
Yeah, you're already Scooter Braun's friend. You can't you can't go much more than this.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look.
People have types, right? So if she's not the type, maybe he's changing it up a little bit. Experimenting.
Right. If you go through my dating past before I was married, it's not a whole bunch of people that look exactly the same.
No.
It's a mixed bag.
Yeah, but his is a lot of girls that not look the same, but are a type, right? Like you might like...
Yeah, but guess what?
Okay.
Taylor Swift's everyone's type.
Fair. Love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who... Yeah. Have you ever met a guy that's like, nah, I would turn it down?
About Taylor?
Yeah, come on. It's not a thing.
No, I don't think I have. I mean,
she's making men feel.
She is making men feel.
And once you can make a man feel, and she can make every man feel, they're kind of putty in your hands.
Yeah, but a lot of guys don't like to feel.
But then you make them feel, and now the reason guys don't like to feel is because
then you're putty.
Yeah. Like if you made me feel,
right,
then you would kind of have a certain level of ownership over my soul.
Have you ever cried while listening to a Taylor Swift song?
No.
Don't lie. Have you ever
I'm together as a person.
No, but you cry when you laugh. Like I'm just saying,
things are funny.
It's like a physical thing that happens to you. You laugh so hard, tears come into your eyes.
No, I'm not like I appreciate Taylor Swift, but like I have other female singer-songwriters I like more than Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Like I don't rock out to Taylor Swift regularly.
Right. You're not like getting into the car by yourself and rolling the windows down and being like, oh, too. No, it's not happening. Okay.
She's not Michelle Branch. You know what I mean?
Don't compare Michelle Branch to Taylor.
I'm telling you, she's not.
Okay.
I'm not comparing them because Taylor's not Michelle Branch. Michelle Branch, you know when the last time I listened to Michelle Branch was?
Probably yesterday.
Today.
Okay.
Today was the last time.
Like on purpose, or it came on the radio and you enjoyed it?
It came on a curated playlist on Apple called Favorites.
Oh, wow.
Favorites is the name of the playlist.
So if we continue to do this and this becomes something, you drove me here to the studio today, and we decided we'd probably...
I didn't plug my phone in the car because I was afraid of what would come on.
You were?
Yeah, I mean...
You're admitting that, but you just admitted to me that Michelle Branch is on a list that's curated called Favorites, but you were afraid to put that on?
Bro, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Last play.
Oh my gosh. It's right there.
Last play.
Right there. All right, you're not a liar.
I'm not a liar. Sure. I was going to play it into the mic, but then I remembered copyright.
Mm-hmm.
No can do.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So Avril Lavigne.
I do love Avril.
Michelle Branch.
But not more than Taylor. Love them.
I listen to them more than I listen to Taylor Swift. I appreciate Taylor Swift. I don't have anything against her.
If we keep taking rides together, I'm going to change that.
Amy Mann.
Oh, dear.
What are you oh dearing?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay? Okay?
You know, okay.
Okay.
See, the tears are coming because you're laughing.
I'm laughing and I'm thinking about those singers.
Right. Amy Mann brings the tears. Nah.
Amy Mann.
Oh.
Is it, I mean, top 5
Okay.
artists.
Okay. I feel like I know you so well, and I am learning something very new that I've never known.
I'm a private person.
Apparently.
Yep. So,
Oh, God.
the other thing about, I mean, we're talking about Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
The other thing that is annoying about the Travis Kelce thing and people going like, I don't think it'll last, is like their celebrity relationship. Like,
Right.
None of them last.
Also, they.
I mean, no relationships last.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's like, obviously, our marriages, I mean, we're spectacular people, so they will last. But
we're also just Joe Schmoes.
right. But generally speaking,
Yeah.
if whatever they say, 50% or whatever the dumb
Right.
statistic is of just standard marriages end in divorce, add celebrity to that, the most desirable people in the world, they all end.
Yeah, but they also, if they are going to last, even for
Susan Sarandon got divorced from
Who?
Tim Robinson.
From who?
Susan Sarandon.
Oh, Susan Sarandon.
They were together forever.
They were together forever. They're not together anymore?
No.
How did I not know that?
Because Susan Sarandon started going like, oh, I want to get some young boyfriends in my ping pong clubs. My theory.
She is a really, really amazing like cougar.
Cougar,
Like
she's
right? Like young guys
She's
like
great.
her.
Yeah,
but wait
she's
a minute. If it is gonna last for any length of time,
Right.
the celebrities are the people for that to happen to. Like they, especially at Travis Kelce and Taylor, they have the means to do it. Hey, let's go on a date. I'm in another state or another country.
No
I'll
worries.
hop on my jet and come
Right.
see you in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And they can just have fun all the
It's
time.
like getting in a car for them. They can do whatever they want, wherever
Right.
they want.
Hey, let's just have tons of fun.
Yeah.
But also, like, there's a shelf life on all that. Like, eventually, the only thing that makes that stuff continue to be fun is to do it with somebody new.
I mean, that's very jaded of you.
I mean, it
That's
is what it is. Like,
no.
how many times can you go to Turks and Caicos?
I don't know. I mean, I want to do something fun with someone new. I love my husband, but like,
See what I'm saying?
yeah, but I'm not going to do it.
But if you had the means to.
No, it's not the means to. No, just because I have money.
Oh, I
it's
thought you were saying, the way you phrase it, I think I'm going to do that.
No, I
Oh.
mean, I think if he was sitting right here, right now, he would say the exact same thing. I
That's
would
terrible.
love to fuck some strange pussy.
What?
He would, and I would love strange dick. So would you. I know you
Not
love.
me.
Yes, don't even.
No.
That would be so fun to have like that exciting, like
Right.
like first time you like kiss and like take your clothes off and like,
Right. And I'm playing Sixpence None the Richer again.
right.
Walking down the stairs. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
I just like. We all want something new and different every once in a while, but like if you're in a committed relationship, you don't do that. You can talk about it. You can think about it.
You talk about it?
Yeah,
With him?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I mean, I think it's like, sometimes I'll like dream about it, and then like I wake up and I'm like, ugh, he's there.
That's a bummer.
When I wake up, I'm sure he does the same thing, and that's fine. I'm open and honest and understand that we are just human beings. We're sexual human beings.
Do you feel like they're going to come after Travis Kelce?
The Swifties.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think there's no way around it, and this is not saying anything mean to the Swifties, but like you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't. So like even if it's like an amicable breakup, I think they can still
Ooh, it
find.
can never end. It can
right,
never. Yeah,
it
you're
can never
right.
end. Like
They have to stay happy forever, otherwise.
yeah, you hurt her. You hurt the mama. You hurt Mama Bear.
Yeah, it's a weird other way around because even though she's the mama bear, the cubs are the ones protecting like they're the mama bears.
Yeah,
You don't want that.
doesn't matter.
Although he could probably just log off social media and just keep playing football and be fine.
That's probably what will happen.
Probably just do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
set.
also he's got a real fun life, so
He does.
he'll probably be fine.
Yeah,
Hang out with his brother.
yeah. I mean, he's got a great life. He's got a lot of money. He's gorgeous.
Plus,
He's very talented.
and he can be like, Mom, remember that time Taylor Swift was here to watch me play football? That was
How
fucking
cool was
awesome,
that?
right?
It was cool. Great memory.
Anyway,
next.
I'm on to somebody new.
Yeah.
That's even cooler.
I don't know if he's gonna get cooler than Taylor.
But it's cooler to be like, I moved on. That's cool.
It's a cool thing, like a feather in your hat, but
Right.
it's not like
Unless you don't move on.
right. I could see him breaking her heart, or I could see her breaking his heart.
I
Sorry,
hope she doesn't.
I hope she doesn't too.
Now, here's the problem.
I feel like he's smitten kitten.
Right now, it's working out.
Mm-hmm.
If the Chiefs start to underperform,
Right, then it's gonna be her curse.
if it becomes a distraction,
Yeah.
if they break up and it becomes a distraction,
Mm-hmm.
this is when the other side of the coin turns. And there's a lot of negativity pushed in the other direction.
1,000,000%.
It's very risky.
It is. It's a risky relationship. That's why he said to his brother,
What do you say to his brother?
Thank you. Like, shout out to Taylor for rolling up. That was very ballsy. Like, once you did this, like, there's no taking this back once she showed up.
Genie's out of the bottle.
Genie is out.
Do you see how much the NFL is cashing in on it?
Oh my God.
I mean, they owe Taylor a big check.
Yeah. And then I saw a whole story, like a whole marketing thing that, like, since this happened last weekend, the Chiefs are having like meetings about like new marketing plans.
I mean, dude, like, not only was, first of all, I felt bad for Chicago fans.
I know.
Because the Bears looked horrible and everybody in the world started watching that game.
Yeah.
That's not a good representation.
No.
But like, they must have shown her in that suite more than they showed the field.
Yeah.
They kept going back to it because they knew everybody's tuning in to see it.
And even all those Chiefs, like you saw like all the like the clips of them like looking up, like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's
That's
here.
her.
Yeah, like no one was paying attention to the game.
No.
It was Taylor.
Luckily, they were up by like 40 points.
Right.
So they were like, we can afford to, whatever. Let's look up at the box. Let's have some fun here.
Yeah.
They said Travis Kelce jerseys are up like 400% in sales. I seen on the Swifties were researching the windbreaker that Taylor was wearing.
It was pretty cute.
Yeah, but they said it's not even out yet. That's how you know this is serious. Travis must have gotten it for her. And I was like,
I didn't know that.
You guys are full on fanfic in this. This is incredible.
And what about the seemingly ranch girl? Did you see that? There was a picture of her in the box, and she's got like taking a picture with somebody, and there's like a plate with like a little like chicken tender, and she's got a little squirt of ketchup and a little squirt of ranch.
Right,
with
nice.
Seemingly ranch. And someone like posted that, and like that was the tweet. Here's Taylor with a chicken nugget and ketchup and seemingly ranch. And now Heinz has got a seemingly ranch thing, and it's basically ketchup and ranch mixed together. Bam. I need it. I got to try it.
And
I love
it's
it.
seemingly
And
ranch.
it's called Seemingly Ranch by Heinz.
Wow.
It's freaking marketing. It's brilliant.
And they're thinking, well, Taylor might mix ranch and ketchup, maybe.
I mean, they're right next to each other.
So it could be mixed.
She just had to take a picture. She hadn't mixed them yet.
Right. Or maybe if it's just one tender, she could be double dipping.
100%. Then you're still mixing.
How about if Taylor eats chicken tenders on the reg?
I mean, I love that.
That would be so sick.
Wouldn't you be so much more attracted to her?
Even more so.
Right?
Not more than Michelle Branch, but still.
Right. But still, she holds a special place in your heart.
Very, very special. At one point, I don't know if it's still like this, but the NFL's Twitter account, X account, it said, at NFL, whatever. And then it said, the NFL, this is the bio, NFL in parentheses, Taylor's version. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
No, dude, they have to capitalize. It's a moment. It's a cultural moment.
It's the NFL.
I don't care. She is as big as the NFL, and you know that she is in a different way.
You're not wrong, because it's like, well, the NFL sells out football stadiums every week. Who's the only other person that could do that?
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
And she don't need two teams.
No, she just needs seemingly ranch.
She just needs some ranch and ketchup, mix some bitches together. She's selling out a stadium.
I mean, it's unreal. And I'm not going to lie, like, her red lip is like the thing. Like, it's her thing for years since she was like a little girl.
Right.
Looks real good in the Chiefs gear and the red lip.
It does, because it's red.
Right.
I'm sure that was thought about.
Matchy.
I'm sure that was thought about.
Yeah. Everything's thought about.
She's not going to, first of all, she's not going to date anybody on the Jets, because what's she going to date? Zach Wilson? That dude sucks.
Yeah, he's not great, huh?
He sucks.
Wait, Russell Wilson is with, who's Russell Wilson?
Sierra,
Sierra.
right?
But what team is he on? Oh my God, football fans are going to come for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think she picked, of all the people, this is the perfect, she didn't pick, he picked her. He was the one who like,
is that right?
Yeah, he went to one of her shows.
Nice.
And he had a friendship bracelet that had his number on it, and he wanted to give it to her.
What a move.
Is that so hot?
What a move. I got to get some bracelets, man.
Right?
Yeah.
And then he didn't get to give it to her, and then said it, and she found out about it, and then they allegedly had a little meet up.
How long ago was that?
I mean, I'd have to look back. I'd have to Google.
But it's summer.
Yeah, in summer.
Okay, so if it's a month ago,
yeah,
and they've been hot and heavy ever since, it's okay to hang out with.
Whenever we could look up. Whenever she was at Arrowhead, like whenever she played the Eras tour there. Yeah, he was at that show, or one of those shows that weekend.
What a time!
What a time to be alive!
What a time just to see all the worlds.
Oh, this is just feeding my soul right now. Do you see how excited I am? My heart's beating fast.
You're excited.
I'm so excited.
You're excited I brought it up. You're excited to talk about it.
I love to talk about Seemingly Ranch.
Seemingly Ranch. Hey, speaking of ranch, you were like super into.
I mean, did you see the ranch girl?
No, you told me to.
Okay, this girl went viral. I mean, it's nuts. First of all, that's all I have to say.
Well, why?
Okay, so she went viral on TikTok. I don't know if it looks like it's her thing because I went back in her account. but she went viral and nuts because like she likes to eat food, which people are into, right? Watching girls.
I love
eat
food.
No, of course they're into food, but they, like people like there's certain accounts that like guys and girls are into watching people eat. Like it can be a fetish, right?
Yeah, or even like the ASMR thing.
Correct.
Like watching them chew.
So talk about ASMR. I mean, if you play this, I mean, it's just like.
Was it just the sounds of a squirt bottle?
Yeah, she's got a squirt bottle of ranch, and she starts the sandwich making by squirting the entire bottle onto both slices of bread. The most mammoth pieces of bread I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, they're big pieces of bread, but if they're designed to handle a full bottle of ranch.
they're not designed at all.
But if that was what she intended.
No, I don't know. Just you need to watch, and from like start to finish, we need to watch because her.
It's 2 minutes.
I mean, we can fast forward a little bit. But when you get to the end, and after she cuts it, and her eating it, it's everywhere, and she's eating it like that's a normal way to eat a sandwich.
All right, let me see.
This is not seemingly ranch.
No, that's just. Oh my gosh, that's like a shampoo bottle. Oh. That's a lot.
She doesn't even need a knife to spread,
and she's not flinching.
No, look, she looks like
dripping off the thing.
Yep.
Oh, okay, lettuce. So it's not just ranch.
No. Of course. Wait,
yeah.
The lettuce.
What else?
Tomatoes.
Oh, tomato. Is there bacon?
No, she doesn't do bacon. She does red onion, which is a little much for me.
A little much. I like a BLT with ranch instead of mayo.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean not that. What is that? Pickles. Pickles.
Which I'm into.
Okay. Is she just
are those pickles or those peppers? Doesn't matter.
Okay. The caption says never can go wrong with a sandwich.
You can, and this is how you're going. Okay, so yes.
Those are sweet peppers. These are pickles.
Pickles. Okay.
Yeah. See,
and she's really just. Oh, okay.
I will say, I
ham?
This is definitely very ASMR. The way the jar
pops.
and
Okay, so maybe that's what it is. The ham, a little too much ham for me.
Wow, the sandwich is so absurd.
Yeah, it is absurd. So right, so whatever. It doesn't really matter what meat she puts on it at this point.
I think the amount of ham is actually appropriate, proportioned with the amount of ranch.
That is fair.
That had started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she keeps going. It's like, I mean, it's easily like a pound of ham she ends up putting.
It's a lot of ham.
Yeah. You usually pull those slices apart.
But she's not even like.
No, look.
Smiling.
No, she just actually does it. And then she's got dill pickle chips, one of my favorites. Like,
you like dill pickle chips?
Oh my God, don't even. Those are my favorites. Those.
Okay. And she's stacking them up.
Oh, I like the little crunch.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, when you got a sandwich that size.
Right.
I can see.
Okay, are you ready for this? Oh God.
Oh, there you go. A nice quick. It looks like paint.
Look at her nails.
It looks like paint.
Look how excited she is.
She doesn't look to be excited at all. Oh. I mean, she looks intense, honestly.
Yeah, like this is a very normal sandwich.
Yeah. And it just says you can't go wrong with a sandwich.
Wait. Oh, she's got leftover.
Getting all over the.
Oh, let's just.
Oh, okay. Scrape it on the top of the bread. That's actually quite smart. Oh no.
This. You're gonna.
Oh my God. Wow. She writes.
Wow. Look at her fingers. I could vomit. Honey. Look at her.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, she's definitely. I mean, this is some weird.
Like she likes it. This is
super kink ass.
Yes. And like licking her lips, then letting it all drip all over her fingernails that are like I don't know, like Kardashian long.
Yeah, and there are like pickles all over here.
Truth, I want to make that exact sandwich.
You should.
Not like that though, like with normal amounts of things. I don't.
Oh yeah, this is like.
Yeah.
What's this one? Grilled cheese for the win.
She does the same thing, but with cheese, and it's not.
Nobody who's ever put ranch on a grilled cheese.
You could be right. It could be just straight ASMR.
But she's still eating it.
And
I mean, look, she's definitely not making lunch.
Okay, but if somebody,
it's not security cam footage.
If she doesn't like it, like you wouldn't physically be able to put that in your mouth.
No, that's true. She
right?
is.
Like,
she is fairly unflappable.
Yeah, she's not like she's not like that's gag worthy amounts.
Do you ever like put ranch in any proportion on a grilled cheese?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Never.
No, and
I love ranch. Ranch it up.
Yeah, let's ranch it up. Anyways, I don't know. Excuse me.
No, it's okay.
Wow.
And what? 2 different types of cheese.
Oh, I think she goes 3, to be honest.
So that's the real deal.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's certain things that I OD on. Like, you probably OD on like buffalo sauce. Like, you like, but you probably.
I like buffalo sauce.
Easily, do you think you take down like a bottle of buffalo sauce a week, like in consumption?
Combined, probably, like with all the
but
wings
not on
I
one
order.
sandwich.
No, not on one sandwich. And no.
Yeah.
Look at, I mean, it's not even grilled. Wait a minute. This is absurd.
And she goes,
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Right.
It says right here, grill. First of all, it's not grilled.
It's grilled.
Yeah. Grilled. It says grilled cheese for the win.
I think I hate her guts.
Oh, yeah. See, here it is. I don't know what FYP
It means
means.
For You page. Oh, get it together.
What does that mean?
Like that's something that they have to do it on TikTok a lot, and it gets you. Like,
so it
shows up on a For You page. It's like the algorithm.
Oh, so she's just hashtagging For You over and over again to get on the For You page.
Correct.
And then ASMR sounds.
I didn't see that part.
But I mean, still, it's like
There's other ways to make ASMR, bitch.
I mean, I kind of love it.
Don't say that. I think I hate her guts, and
because I'm always looking for the newest way to make content. You know what I mean? Like I loved that girl that was like butterfly, yum yum yum. You know what I mean?
Wait, have you seen
the NPC?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you don't know about non-playable characters?
No.
NPC streaming?
No. Should I? Yes. Is this something I would enjoy? Or you're making a joke.
Did you enjoy this?
No.
Oh, then no, you wouldn't.
Okay. Wait, have you seen the ones that are split screen and it's somebody telling a story?
Yeah.
Like a made up story. And then on the other side, it's someone just playing with slime. So it's like you're getting the feeling of the ASMR feels from them playing with the slime while listening to the story. I'm not into it, but people love it.
I mean, nobody's really looking into what is going on with people and their tactile needs. That's where the ASMR comes. There's a
tactile need, like a sensory.
Like there's something wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong with all of us for sure.
Yeah, but like
yeah. I mean, listen, if you go through, I don't know if it's a joke or not, and I want to say it's not a joke because
I don't think it's a joke.
She's consuming all of it.
Yeah, I don't think that this is like an insight to her making lunch necessarily. Right? I don't think this is just like, turn the camera on, I'm making lunch. But I think that this is like, this is my content. And she's taking bites and she's not smiling. Right. I don't think she's making a mockery of ASMR. I think this is what she's doing.
I mean, like, what is she doing in the bedroom? Is there something, I mean, is she like.
I don't want to be involved.
No, I don't think.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot under the surface, I feel like.
Yeah. And like, she's so beautiful. Like, how is she not 14,000 pounds?
Well, she is not eating the whole sandwich.
I don't know.
She's having a big bite. But I mean, one bite, it would be a lot. It's a whole bottle of ranch.
It's really just a lot.
Do you worry about the children?
The children who are like, Mom, I'm going to make this.
Right. Or they're sitting there going like my 6-year-old, from the time he was 5, would say things like, oh, so satisfying.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
Because the ASMR videos.
Oh, because they say that on there.
Right, because he learns it from YouTube.
Okay.
And it's like either, it's like watching like a rubber thing melt or whatever
and
it is.
It is satisfying.
And so, but I'm like
I don't want them. I don't want your kids or my kids to see that.
Yeah, because I feel like it's like we block out real emotions.
Right.
Because we get our needs met by watching people eat ranch sandwiches.
Right. Like Taylor's giving us the feels. And then they get blocked by this bitch.
Yes. Yes.
It's just wrong.
Yeah. Actually, it could be overfeeling too, right? Like,
yeah, there's a lot.
Like, I feel like Taylor is doing so well with like older dudes because their feelings our feelings have been blocked for so long. And now it's like just the need to be satisfied and satiated.
So satisfying.
Yeah. See, people would love that.
You should isolate that clip. So satisfying. So gross. I just grossed myself out.
So weird.
I'm so sorry. I've been chewing gum this whole time. Sorry.
It's the least of my concerns.
Oh, that is just wow.
The sound.
Well, you have it forever.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
you're welcome.
That's good. No, but you do.
Yeah, I do what?
You do worry a little bit.
Yeah, you have to.
It's like this is like.
And this is the thing. I don't watch.
Because they're kids. Like I grew up watching Ninja Turtles. What if kids are like, oh, I grew up watching a girl who eats ranch sandwiches.
Yeah,
like
full bottle ranch.
I'm not saying that the Ninja Turtles was the most, mentally stimulating thing in the world, but like it's better than a ranch sandwich.
Right. And like, are you growing up like thinking that this is normal? And like, this is what you should do.
And we're just waiting for this. This is the moment. This is the pop.
Right.
This is the moment.
Ooh, that was good ASMR right there.
Thank you. This is the pop.
Oh, I like that.
Watch this. That's it. That's all you've been waiting for.
Oh, I was waiting for the so
No.
satisfying.
That's what she did.
It's good.
That's what she did.
She did. Or like, what about this? So like my
But it's very non-human.
It is very non-human, but we are moving towards AI, right? So,
And this is where we're getting our
so like, what
rocks
happens?
off.
So like, Parker falls in love with some dude, right?
Okay.
She's like, has him over, is like, let me fix you a sandwich, and she thinks that that's normal and brings that shit out.
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that because they're not just looking at because it's satisfying. They're like,
It's
this
like,
is
oh, this is
also
normal.
how you make a sandwich.
Like-
Also, I've learned how to make a sandwich.
From this
like,
girl.
even if they're
From
like
K.
from K,
From KK.
KK. Even if they're not like, I'm not even into the ASMR part of it, but
Right.
like, it's really great to know how to make a sandwich.
A great sandwich that's gonna to make my man go, You do it better than me.
Thank you. You did the other thing.
Okay,
pretty good.
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's real scary.
We all have our strengths.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's alarming.
I'm sweating.
That's alarming. Well, Nicole, this has been great. Have we?
I feel like we've covered enough for today.
I do too. Are we any closer to a name of the show?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe just
Yeah.
so sad. What about just
So sad. So what about so satisfying?
I don't hate so satisfying.
I'm gonna put it on my list.
Like, I think it could be very, like, I think listening to us can be satisfying,
How would it not be?
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a fun.
I was listening to us as we were talking, and I was like,
Is that what you did? Yeah. Okay, he's actually writing it down. Do you love this? He's writing it down. But we do want to know what you guys think. I'm sure we're gonna get some really funny ones, but I want like legit ones.
legit ones.
Legit.
Because we were
names.
gonna need to find a name for the show, create a logo,
Right.
a channel.
He's got a guy for all of these things.
I got
so
guy,
you
but
got guys.
But I got guys. I got no ideas.
Right. So help a sister and a brother out.
Yeah, you can leave it in the comments.
There you go.
Right?
Is that
Leave
what
it
you
in
do
the
on YouTube?
comments. Yeah, leave it in the comments.
Okay.
And you can comment on what, the name of this show could be, or unless you're just like, just don't do any more eps.
Yeah.
Like how about this? It's a dumb show.
Fail.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah. Just,
Right. If you don't think we should do the show, don't leave a comment then, because if you leave a comment, it's going to feed the algo. It's only going to make it
Yeah.
better. So like, if you don't think we should do a show at all, don't comment.
And what did you teach me the other day? You want to make the algo pop?
You got to make the algo pop. You got to pop the algo.
Pop the
I said
algo.
pop the algo,
Okay.
and that's the mission. And maybe pop the algo is the name of the show too.
I mean, I don't hate that either. Write that down.
Pop the algo.
Pop the algo.
Okay, it's low on the list. To tell you the
Okay.
truth. If I'm being 100%
Okay.
transparent, it's not high.
But you like so satisfying.
I do like so satisfying.
Do you like just
No.
okay?
Creeps me
Can
out.
we combo so satisfying? No.
No.
Okay, look at the boss man is in the house laying the hammer down.
No.
Okay.
No, I know you like assertiveness.
I do.
So no is the
Okay,
answer to that
good.
question.
Okay.
But this has been a blast.
Love you so much.
You are the greatest. Thank you all. Hit like for sure.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to the channel, but after a few weeks, when we find our name,
This guy's out of here.
yeah, we'll go over to a new channel. So follow us over there when we do. But should we do this again next week?
I mean, I'm here, and I owe you. Next week, I'll get you lunch because you bought me lunch.
We're okay. If there's a free lunch involved,
Yeah.
is there a burger element to this?
I'll do burger.
We are definitely doing this next week. So be here then. We'll see you guys later.